What up, everyone? How y'all doing? Hope everyone's doing well. We got a lot of people in here off the start already, which is awesome. Who'd you say that you played, Tom? You versus Drees. Okay, we're watching Drees POV. That's why I ask. Niv, maybe I'm not gonna get in mod chat anymore. What up, Mr. Error? Ugh. Let me know if I know you. I assume I do. Yeah, Niv, that's what you get. That is what you get. Bam. What up? What up, Big Will? Ben, okay, gotcha. Hey, Cuban, thank you for the 4 months, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. I stopped and got coffee when I was out. Pretty gas. Pretty fucking good. All right. Alright, Niv, come join me, I guess. Dude's been hitting me with dad jokes all day today. Literally 3 of them. Hey, Niv, thank you for the 4 months. Hey, Niv, you're on a 4-month streak. Cuban's only on a 3, so he really isn't showing you up.
Yeah, he ain't showing me up.
We got a hype train going. W. All right, ready to get into these games? Because I want to play some Marvel Rivals.
You and all your nerds.
Dude, I'm putting in like 8 to 12 hours a day. It's kind of a problem. Like, I streamed it for 8 hours straight yesterday.
Yeah, no surprise.
It's fun, man. It's fun. Good game.
Trying to adjust my mic, move it away from my face as much.
Alright, let's put the chill lo-fi music on now. Which becomes my background. I forget that happens. Bam.
Vortex retiring from Draft League to become a professional Marvel player. You wish, Cuban.
Yeah, you want me out of here. I hit platinum as well last night, Tom.
Oh, nice.
That's insane. Dude, yesterday was 8. I've been doing like 12-hour days. Like, I'm staying up till like 5, 6 in the morning playing. Anyways, let's get into some of these matches here. Bam. Alright, so up first, we have Drees versus Tom. Dude, I know. I hate that they... Like, I literally have been making the joke that they're segregating us again in gaming because they won't let us play together on comp. Stupid.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even be able to join you because I'm on PC.
You can play with me.
I guess.
And you can play
the only
regular.
other PC player around here.
No, for real. 8 hours straight playing Cloak and Dagger. You're not wrong at all.
Yo, you wanna share your screen, or am I just gonna be running on stream delay?
No, it's alright.
My commentary might be scuffed.
I gotcha. I just always forget to do that. Clear all my Discord notifications for the VDL here real quick. Okay.
Yeah, just turn all those off. All right, move this over while I edit.
I will say, Big Will, the stream was dead pretty much the entire time. Like, no one showed up. So...
Well, that's because we all weren't there just to troll you in the chat like we normally are.
Arch said Dries has not had a short game so far. Yeah, this one's a long one. We're gonna bypass the team builder. Actually, I'm not gonna bypass it. I just want to like skip through it real quick here. So we got Rocky Helmet, Scarm, Spike's Roost Whirlwind, Body Press. Okay. Firespin Parish Song on Altaria there.
Who are they playing? C. Davis?
They are playing Tom.
I get that, but that's like the same thing we saw with C. Davis. That's hilarious.
Tom said this was the longest game of my career. Alright, we got Choice Scarf, Inteleon, Ice Beam, U-Turn, Surf, Taunt. Okay.
Tom, what did you bring that made this take so long?
Cleavor, I didn't see an item, I don't think. Heavy Duty Boots, Stone Axe, U-Turn, X-Scissor, Aerial Ace. We got AV, Sandslash. I did not know Sandslash learned Super Fang. That's news to me. Tom said Vaporeon.
Fair.
And then we have Choice Band, Ambipom. Choice Band, Fake Out. Double hit, U-Turn, Fire Punch with Technician. Okay. And Tom brings Pyroar, Kilowattrel, Spiritomb, Vaporeon, Tauros, Muck.
Oh, he does bring the fraud. Unbelievable.
Who?
The Kilowattrel.
Ah. No Haxorus, though.
Yeah, no Haxorus, I guess, is interesting.
We're not turning the audio on at 2 times speed. I could not understand a word he was saying.
Hi, Troy.
What up, Troy? All right. Week 2 here. Let's see it. Ooh, that is not a great Ambipom lead, but we don't see... Oh, no, never mind. There is the Intimidate. I would just U-turn. Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, standard for Ambipom, just comes out, Fake Out, and then goes for U-turn the second turn. Any sort of chip on anything.
It's Choice Band, though.
Oh. Then yeah, wait, huh?
I mean, Fake Out's, like, still not bad. I just would have U-turned there, especially after the attack drop.
I don't know. I think it's an interesting decision. I think it's a little weird going for Banded with Fake Out, because then you're forced to have to switch. Like, yeah. And you don't get the chip off of doing U-turn.
You could probably have just put Knockoff there and gotten a little more value.
If you wanted, like, boosted damage, you could have just went Silk Scarf and got the boosted damage on Fake Out. Wouldn't have boosted anything else, but...
Yeah. That's not a bad
still would have given a little bit more boost on there.
Spiritomb 8.
I'm trying to remember if this is the one that Tom had all Dan-to-Dan references as the names.
Tom said he thought it was Silk Scarf the whole time because he didn't think it would be Banded Fake Out.
That's fair. Because that's what I would be thinking. Is
I would
like anything but a Choice Band.
Yeah, I'd probably assume the same thing. It's just hard to, like... I don't know, I feel like the damage roll is probably a little higher than what Silk Scarf would have done, but maybe I'm...
Oh, yeah, for sure. There we go. Oh, no, he's just doing anime references for his. Never mind. These are not all Dan-to-Dan references.
Wonder if this Muck has Ice Punch to be able to... Tom said, yeah, I just didn't do calcs. You did just learn you could import your sets, so
Yeah, what the hell, Tom? How did you not know that?
that is
That was like one of the
crazy.
first. That's
That
like one of
is
the first things. That just goes to show Tom's a true gamer because he's been having to do it all like manually typing it all back in or having multiple windows open.
Dude builds while he's on the bus. Or the
I mean,
train,
hey,
sorry.
hey, you gotta pass time. I just roll with the punches. That's fair.
Yeah, so looks like this muck's gonna go down here.
Probably. Have to get rid of the
big
Altaria in order to get through the before the Parasong would go off.
He said this Altario was so annoying. Looks like it. It's a good set though.
In low tiers, I think this is just like what a Altaria is meant to do, is just trap something and Parasong it.
If it could get Vaporeon, that'd be huge, but there's a chance you have flip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't do it to anything that actually has like pivot.
Yeah, and he's got a fear Ice Beam too.
Yeah. Ideally, yeah, Ice Punch would have been good here because it also would have been able to hit the Sand Slash if it came out. You're obviously not going to stay in with Sand Slash.
Wait,
out, but...
how was he able to swap there? Did Fire Spin wear off?
It also goes away once
Yep,
Altaria leaves.
No, he was freed of it the turn. Well, you can't swap the same turn though.
Oh yeah.
So he got freed of it.
Yeah. So the Fire Spin ended a turn early.
Him going for that Protect before going for Parasong is what costed him that there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, and that's exactly what Tom just said too.
Yep. Unlucky for him, because getting rid of that muck would have been nice.
Oh, absolutely. It's alright, though. I mean, Muck is super weak now.
Yeah, it's already pretty low, but so is the Altaria, and it's going to have to come in and roost.
He doesn't like this Vaporeon, like, at all. Like, his best switch-in is Inteleon, but Inteleon's super frail, just generally, so...
Yeah, and I'm not sure what exactly it's going to do back. At first I thought that was flip turn, and I was like, what?
Tom said that's what we have Wish for.
Yep. Didn't you just pick up a Vaporeon?
I did.
I get to play you week 2. Oh boy.
I haven't looked at the schedule. All I know is Tom hit me up and said, we don't play. And I was like, yep, that sounds about right. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah. I looked at mine. I already know everybody that I play.
Yep, and he flip turns out.
Like
so probably no Ice
AP
Beam.
week 1.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not Ice Beam if they didn't end up going for it.
Tom said he has BP week 1.
I have AP week 1, and then I have Vortex week 2.
Oh, sounds like I'm pretty safe week 1.
Let me see who you're playing. There it is, schedule.
Big poison there.
Oh,
Much
you played
better than
Ben.
I played Ben. Ben, are you still in here? I got you week 1.
Yep. You two are week 1.
Arch said that I play against him, but he doesn't know if he plays you.
Arch?
Yeah.
Towering Titans? I don't believe so. I do not believe I play them.
Oh, your
I
favorite.
play BP week 5.
Yeah, we play week 1 of the Wi-Fi League, yep. According to Niv, at least.
Yeah, that's according to the schedule, because the where was it? Chicago Grookey's versus the bigger Bens, because I take on the Toronto Take Cards. which I know that's AP.
These toxic spikes are really going to start wearing down Drees here.
Yeah. They get 1 or 2 layers up, I didn't see.
He got both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really going to start chipping away. Rapid spin? Oh, no.
He said losing is going to be really fun. Hey, man, I'm not too confident in my team, so you got a chance.
At least you weren't roasted for your round 1 pick.
You picked up fucking Uxie, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a bigger throw than I've had.
Listen, when I 6-0 you with Uxie, it won't be a throw then.
You're not 6-0ing me with Uxie. With my 2 dark types?
I got fairy moves.
One of my dark types can change out of being a dark type, too.
That's fine. I'll be faster and I'll U-turn it. Take that quad weakness.
Yeah, Cuban said it's a bigger throw than picking Lantern twice in low tier.
Cuban, leave me alone. Bullying me now.
Yeah, this Altaria's really just being annoying.
You also got Urshifu last pick, so don't judge too harshly. I'm mad that it wasn't single strike, because that would have fit my team a lot better than getting rapid strike and having double water.
I had someone who played like an earlier season of VDL hit me up, and they were like, hey, can I ask why you ban Urshifu Dark, Iron Bundle, and Lando with Sheer Force? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, Bundle just wins 80% of the time, right? Like, that thing just, it hits its Hydro Pump, it wins. And then...
Didn't it do, like, nothing last season? Because wasn't it in the first season?
Or, not Tom, Matt had it, I think. And then...
Yeah, I was like, didn't somebody have it?
Yeah. And then I was like, Lando I is just like a personal thing where I went 22-3 with it with Sheer Force. Just way too powerful. And
that one I can agree.
Yeah, and then I was like, Urshifu Dark, I was like, I think the main reason that a lot of people don't like to play it is because of its dark typing. Gives it counterplay to Prankster, which, like, not that every team has Prankster, but it's just like, I think it's just like the thing that pushes it over the edge, you know? Like, at least with Single Strike, you can send in, like, a Clef Key and Thunder Wave or, you know, whatever. Don't really get that option with Dark Urshifu. Plus, Sucker Punch is so much more powerful than Aqua Jet.
Yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, it's like Iron Bundle, yeah, Matt had it, went 10-4 with it. And then Single Strike was 9-3, and AP had that one.
And I also told them, I was like, usually Single Strike I leave up to vote, because that's one that some people are cool with, others are like, don't want it.
Yeah, I didn't see the vote until, like, it was too late, and then even then when I did see it, it was like, oh, it's 9-1. I was like, yeah, I ain't getting that.
Bro, that Cleavor just dropped from full HP.
Is a frail bug with a rock.
Yeah, but Vaporeon, I mean, Vaporeon does have really high special attack, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's like 110.
Yeah, I was like, can't be...
Clear out of the music, whoops.
Vaporeon, yeah, it has 110 special attack.
It's a lot more
with Cleavor's 70 special defense. Its only other lowest stat or lower stat is its special attack at 45.
Special attacking Cleavor.
No, I want a special attack Mega Beedrill.
What does it have, like base like 15 or something?
Yeah. Base 15 special attack.
Dude, this Tauros just swaps it on Ambipom so easily.
But hey, it has adaptability. So those Sludge Waves and Bug Buzz will do a lot.
Tom said Vaporeon is indefinitely better than Suicune. I can kind of see that.
Get Roaring Moon. No, Tom. I've had that already. It was okay. And 2, I already have another Dragon type and did not want it. And I already had like a kind of like big fairy weakness. I did not want to add a 4 times weakness to that as well.
Looking at Dree's team at this point, he doesn't have a good breaker.
No. especially with what he has left. I was like, there's no
Yeah,
way.
because Spiritomb or Tauros can swap in on this super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Vaporeon
And
swaps in
unfortunately,
on
just with it,
Inteleon.
yeah, and just getting intimidated, it's like, yeah, and it's
Ooh,
I mean, there you go.
big crit,
The crit will
there you go.
help,
Yeah.
but you're gonna need more of that.
Especially because now he just goes
Vaporeon and wishes
that.
wishes
I was gonna say
over.
that or Spiritomb,
Yeah.
but he didn't know it was banded. So
What about King Gambit? King Gambit, I thought about. I've never actually used that mon. Right now, it's like because at the end of the draft, I had like 24 points left available on round 10, so I just kind of grabbed Urshifu Rapid Strike. It fits kind of nicely, so we'll see how it plays out. If anything, if King Gambit seems better in the future, I might try it. I've just never
I like
found
King
a time to use
Gambit.
it.
It's just I think it was too expensive in that draft.
Eh.
I think that like King Gambit, don't get me wrong, King Gambit's a great Pokemon, but the reason it's so successful in OU is because of Terra. I think if it didn't have Terra, it would still be OU, but it wouldn't be what it is, you know? And so I think that the draft, like, a lot of people will put it higher due to the fact that it's so good in OU, but when you know it's coming, it's easier to prep for. Especially because of its huge fighting weakness.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, obviously I think if it had Terra capabilities, I would definitely have probably went with it. But yeah, I also just was not a huge fan of its like low speed. It would have been it actually in my team. I think it would have been my slowest speed.
Tom, you better put in some work with that
Arbolo.
Snorlax like I did. 6 kills week 1. Dude, but I picked up 5-point Rhyperior. Tell me that's not fucking insane. Like, I saw that, and I was like, I gotta grab this. I can't just let this pass me up.
No, there was definitely some, like, low pointers that was like, why is this so low? I mean, why do you think I picked up a Reverum when I was like, that's only 8 points? Hello?
Yeah,
I was like,
especially with Terra.
Oh, yeah, exactly what I was like. That's Terra legal? Thank you.
I haven't set my Terra captains yet. I probably should.
5-point Rhyperior sounds insane. Yeah.
I'm making Rhyperior, and then I forget what other Pokemon. I have some 10-point Pokemon that I want. It's not Vaporeon.
Here, I'll pull up the thing and I can see what yours was. Oh, this one. Roster. Where is the Vortex? Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. That's the other one.
I was like, it's like you got Vaporeon, Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Okidogi Rhyperior.
Wait, you don't want to have 3 Terra captains? You could do Komalo, Rhyperior, Talonflame.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Dude, this Vaporeon is just not going anywhere. It is still at full fucking HP.
Yeah, that's what happens when it has Wish leftovers. How much did that Banded Technician double hit do? Barely 50%. Okay.
Ooh, barely living that.
Ow.
I actually just got pinged to put my Terra Captains in.
Yep, I already got mine in.
This Ambi-Bomb's doing damage. It just... I think it lost its choice band. Oh, no, it still has it. I think if it didn't have it, it would have benefited it a lot more.
Yeah, I think just locking it in to a specific move just wasn't great.
Going for the Whirlwind might be a good play, but it also might mean the 6 there's an extra Thunder Punch. Okay, Whirlwind ended up working out there. And it does get more
Whirlwind miss.
Yeah, those spikes and rocks are starting to add up a little bit there.
Yeah, but this can just wish now.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, yeah, that wasn't killing. And then protect. I would have said go for the spikes, predicting protect.
Oh, 100%.
Just get more chip damage. If they don't already have 3 layers of spikes, just get more up. It's like you already know they're gonna.
Oh.
Okay. Still could have.
Because now if Vaporeon comes out, it's gonna die and nothing gets the wish. Okay.
Oh. The fraud comes out and gets it.
He's not about to be a fraud.
Tom, how dare you name that Gil Thunder? Is that from Seven Deadly Sins? If so, how dare you disgrace that name?
Yeah, tell me what his switch-in is now that...
Now that Kilowatt rolls out, probably nothing.
Yeah, now that Sandslash is dead.
It is Seven Deadly Sins. Come on, Tom. Don't disgrace Gil Thunder with that. That's a name of honor and respect. This bird ain't that.
Terra Raikou seems really good, Arch, especially on Rain. I think it'll be really good for you.
Just gonna counter it with
oh yeah,
just running manual Sandstorm.
I forgot this was the week that Tom brought 7 boots. Or 6 boots, I mean. You're telling me you're running a Nerve when you could be running a Moxie Pyroar, Tom? Come on now.
What berries are you anticipating? I mean, I get it, like, Moxie's not that great when this thing is essentially just a special attacker, but still.
No, I mean, it's a Nerve rivalry or Moxie. A Nerve is definitely your best option.
Get the crit.
He said Moxie Pyroar is coming, don't worry. It better.
Yeah, Tom, you need to bring Moxie Pyroar, and Vortex needs to bring the Jupiter set.
Hey man, Dupiter got off the bench week 1. That's probably all he's doing.
I swear, if he does not come week 8 against me, I'm going to be very upset.
No promises.
Come on.
And Kilowattrel's back. Here to clean up the game.
Yeah, it does very much do that now. Never mind.
What's Tom got in the back here?
Tom, I told you that Mon's a fraud.
Pyroar. Arch. Yep, Arch, you better prepare. Close. That was definitely a long one. The boots paid off though, for sure.
Yeah, with those spikes constantly going. Tom, when does Rufflet come?
That's facts. All right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 2 of the VDL.
We got Niv.
Wi-Fi division.
Me? Oh yeah, I recognize this.
Okay, let's mute that. I want to see.
My audio should be a little bit better in this one. For those that actually watch it with audio.
All right, so Sandy Shocks. Does my team have any flaws? Speed tiers could be a bit better, but besides that, I think it's pretty strong, all things considered. Maybe missing a little bit of bulk. It's definitely more offense heavy. We got Fire Spin on Magmortar. All right.
That was to trap something. I didn't really have much else I wanted to bring on this. It was just kind of here. This was also a week I was just bringing a lot of boots because I anticipated this to be a very pivot-heavy game.
Gotcha.
Just like this. I got my only attacking move, Sludge Wave.
All right, Tom, you have a good one, sir.
Bye, Tom.
All right, let's get into it here.
And then this was Meowstic's debut week as well.
Hell yeah. They have Wish Cash, Mesprit. Oh, I watched this game live. Mesprit.
Yep. Wish Cash, Mesprit.
Lorantis.
Yeah, they didn't.
Jugulus.
Yeah, the Iron Jugulus was what I anticipated. Like a couple of these, I did not prep for the Okidogi, or not the Okidogi, the Oinkalone and Whiskash.
Well, I realized. So you know how I told you that he brought like the same, or maybe you weren't. You were muted at the time, but I thought that he brought the same team against you that he did against me, except for like adding Wish Cash, because he was Blunder Policy on the Jugulus, and he was Blunder Policy on my week as well. Well, and that was just based off the paste he sent me. Well, I went back and watched his week 1 video. He was fucking wide lens. I think he sent me the paste for your battle. Or something. I don't really know. I was so confused watching his game. I was like, wait, wasn't this Blunder Policy?
This looks awfully familiar.
Yeah. You know, sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm like, whenever there's a dark type on the field, I'm just like, you can't use that move. And I'm like, wait, you're not Prankster.
Yeah, I just have to remember that I can't do it if I'm Prankster, but... Yeah, so I just wanted to scout out what he actually had with Frisk, and that's when I saw the Blunder Policy, and I was like, oh. Which to me was kind of confusing, because I'm like, you're faster than I think literally everything I've got.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Ben. I saw that a few minutes ago. I'm going to get them in after the stream, because I haven't fully decided like what my types are going to be. I know my captains, I just don't know the types. I also don't know what the rules are, if it's 2, 3.
It's 3. It's like what it was for the VDL last season.
Gotcha.
There's 3, but 1 has to be stab.
Yeah, we can watch your match next, Big Will. This is a free knockoff. Get rid of that Aguav berry. Yeah. That's what he brought against me as well. And you don't want a parting shot this.
This was why I also was thinking I should have run a U-turn and parting shot, was just for this thing.
Makes sense. Dude, I remember we were watching this live, and you sent out this wheezing, and he clicked, I don't know if it was, superpower, and all of us had a moment of like, oh my god, he didn't bring contrary on this. And then later on, he clicked it again, and he got the boost, and all of us, like, collectively, we all froze. We're all like, what the fuck? And then we were like, oh, neutralizing gas.
Yeah, the perfect counter to Lurantis.
For real. We were just being a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, it was like when I looked at that, I was like, oh, I could just stop its contrary and have like the hardest wall into that thing. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that.
I brought my coffee down, but I didn't bring my water. Sad.
One coffee is 1% of water.
Well, I just finished my coffee though.
Oh. Yeah, he had the Rindo Berry, and I was like, what was he anticipating me to hit him with? I was like, I'm guessing Energy Ball on something, but I could not for the life of me think of what it would have been.
Pigwill goes, it's just bean water.
Enjoy your beans. And actually, coffee is just bean soup.
Oh God, bean soup. I don't eat it with a spoon though.
You don't have to eat all soups with a spoon though.
Ooh, that flinch.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And I was like, less fun. Granted, that was at +2, and I was like, that did barely barely over half, and I was like, man, I'm tanky.
Yeah, and this is such a free switch with Fur Coat.
Yeah, I was like, hello.
2. And Foul Play is going to blow him back. Oh, you ate that.
Yeah, it doesn't even do half. It was like +2 stab, doesn't even do half. I'm like, thank you. Yeah, Alolan Persian has been the GOAT, honestly. Been amazing. Does real well.
So Kyle is playing Rivals with the group I was playing with last night, and he said, bro, one of our guys just went 0-10, so we checked his highlight, and it was just him and Spawn. He fucking played horrible. Maybe I will be getting on. Jesus Christ, 0-10? You almost got steamrolled.
He predicted on this one. I was like, oh no.
I'm going to try to get a watch party roll set up.
That's not that hard to do.
Well, getting the roll set up isn't hard, but it's like getting everyone who wants the roll.
Use a bot. Literally just have it as like a reaction roll, and then they can go click a button and the bot will give it to them.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I can add it to the onboarding for new people. It's just for existing people that makes it
Well, yeah.
a little more difficult. I can't believe he stayed in against this.
Well, I mean, he was at +1 because I gave him the parting shot boost.
But still.
He probably wanted to get a lot of damage off on this as much as he could. Because this was kind of like the hard wall, but yeah. I kind of thought he might have tried to preserve it. Just because it would be kind of threatening, but with how slow it is, it wasn't like, yeah, it's not going to be that great anyway.
Yeah. He probably mainly had it for Sandy Shocks.
Probably. Plus, it would have been bad. I couldn't use a defog this week. Give it an evasive boost, and I would have been like, oh, that's going to be dangerous.
That wouldn't have been good. Hey, Slurpy Kyle. Thank you for... Oh, Billy gifted a sub out here. Appreciate
hi, Bildo.
you, Bildo. I just saw the notification for Kyle, and I assumed he subbed, but no, sir. Appreciate you, buddy. What are you saying wow for, Kyle? Kyle told me he was never tuning into a Jirachi watch party because they were, quote, boring.
How is it boring? It's better than watching PNGs go back and forth.
He'll probably have a response here. Everyone in the VC was like, I don't know what Oinkalone does.
I also thought that during my match. I was like, what does this thing do?
Cursed body slam, it has thick fat.
I didn't know it had thick fat. When I was doing calcs with my Mag Mortar out on the field, I had no idea what this thing was doing. I was like, man, my damage is not that great. Didn't know that it had a thick fat. Because I think the calc by default had its like lingering aroma or whatever.
Yeah, the one ability that it has is Mummy, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which that could be useful in certain situations, but I believe it's only the male form that has that one. Could be the female one. One or the other is the only one that has it. It's stupid.
Yeah, because I was sitting there doing... Yeah.
Yeah, that bounced off.
Yeah, I was like, ow.
Kyle said we're background noise right now. That's crazy. Dude, even the crit couldn't do it. I like how you have both oven and smoker.
Oh, those are all One Piece names.
Are they?
Yeah. It's just named after One Piece characters. I couldn't do the full name for Oven because it wouldn't fit, and then Smokers is just Smoker. But yeah, they're all for people who watch One Piece. They're all One Piece references.
Gotcha.
The Noivern is the only one that's like from a movie. It's not like a main series like character. All the other ones are, I guess, main series. Well, I don't know. Alolan Persians, I don't even remember. I looked it up and found it on a wiki, and I was like, that'll work. Yeah, so then I was like, Iron Jugus is out, and I'm like, this is not gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely a problem. I'm always nervous that they're gonna go for Meteor Beam.
Why is it that Sandy Shock just looks bigger than Iron Jugular? Iron Jugular should be bigger.
All of the past forms are just so big.
Yeah, I was like, and then this is where I realized I was faster. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, why was I faster?
It's because he had that blunder policy.
Yeah, but I was like, was he just built bulky and not speed crept to still be faster than me? Because by default, he's faster than me.
I think
so
that
he just like went below my speed.
I think that happened to me against Tom, I want to say. Dude, what is with this Mesprit and critting?
I got no idea. I was like, ow, that hurt.
It's just constantly getting crits. Now it's at +1. I'm surprised we don't see Mystic Power more often.
Yeah, this is where I was worried because I was trying to get the chip on this thing because I was like, this could be the end of it. So I was like, Mousestick, you really got to get the damage in with the Thunderbolt because I was not running Shadow Ball, unfortunately.
I think Thunderbolt can pick it up from this range. It's not like the bulkiest Pokemon ever. It's not like an Uxie. Yeah,
I know, right? Yeah, that's where I was glad. I was like, okay, it got that kill there, and I was like, good.
What up, Mr. TJP? How you doing, sir? Yeah, I know Mystic Power can miss, but it's so powerful. It's so strong. I'm doing all right. Not too bad.
Yep, Psychic Noise closed it out for me, so I was like, oh, and we're good.
Yeah, thing dropped.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was running Psychic Noise on Noivern as well, just to be an answer to Okidogi.
All right, we're watching Big Will up next, but really quickly, I'm going to go run upstairs and grab my bottle of water that I left up there.
Okay. Hey chat, how y'all doing? Mr. TJP, this is Niv, one of the mods, the Shaman Division mod.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Kept everyone ever entertained?
Yeah.
Mr. GJP said, "Who's this?"
Yeah, because I was like, hi chat, how y'all doing? And then he's just like, who's this?
Shady Surge here, and my opponent, Big Will.
I totally didn't plug any channels.
So we have Torn, Sneasel, Kingdra, Komala, Air Balloon on Jolteon. I hope we see that work out. Just so I can prove Tom wrong.
Wow, rude.
Dude, Tom says the Air Balloon's the worst item in competitive.
Okay. I kind of agree, only because of the fact that the game tells you. It should be like the berries, where it's an element of surprise. Where you get one turn of it actually being a surprise.
I think that'd be cool, but at the same time, like, it still does its job.
That would be like, you know, someone's holding a berry and it comes in, it's like, oh, you notice it has a berry in its mouth. It doesn't tell you which one, but you know it's holding a berry.
Yeah, seems like everyone's kind of in agreement with you. I mean, I don't disagree. It's just, I still think it's a good item, even with it announcing it.
I wonder if anyone on the other team brought Mirror Herb.
That's crazy. You're really just out here roasting Big Will. He probably. Does he know?
Does what?
Does he know that you did that to Big Will last week?
I don't know.
I like Hisui and Sneasel's shiny.
I do too. I like the little like yellowish, but the only thing that it kind of bugs me is the fact that it looks a little bit like cheese. Its hands are coated in some cheese.
Wonder. Ooh, good taunt. Okay, I was wondering why you went for it, but okay. He said, "Luckily, no Mirror Herb this game, right?" Oh, does he get his Pokemon legitimately? Look at Close Combat's PowerPoints.
Oh yeah. I know Big Will also does. I helped Big Will get their like spreadsheet, like their prep doc made because they didn't have one, and then I asked them like and they mentioned that they do all their like training on their own. They do all that, and I was like, oh, you don't just gen your mons. So I told them if they ever need help like doing that, we can show them how to.
Yeah, for sure.
But close combat only having 5. Interesting.
That's a +4 Sneasel, by the way. That is such a bulky Blastoise.
Yeah. I have a whole VDL box of dupes. Oh lord,
dude, I have so many boxes of just useless draft Pokemon. Oh, there's a Reflect Up. Okay, that makes sense. I missed that.
Reflect, Reshmacked. This is why you run Defogger or Berg Break. You just break through it.
I wouldn't yawn here, because if this has a Toxic Orb, it just makes it useless. Which it probably does. Oh, it definitely does. Maybe a Flame Orb. Flame Orb is definitely better. Yep.
Yes, sir. Big Will was telling me about this one. Yeah, going Terra Normal with Protect just to get the Flame Orb instead of Toxic Orb.
Yeah, I like that. And the Protect's a good call just in case of knockoff, especially on something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
But unfortunately, this Komala is just like full support. So this is a problem.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Flame Charge nearly OHKOing.
Yeah, Flareon is definitely a little underrated, I would say, in this. Like, we definitely didn't give it enough credit. But it's cool seeing some of these Terra Captains, like, pop off.
It kind of lets them shine a little bit, which is nice.
I think I would have went for the Tailwind there. Well, no, Kingdra does have Swift Swim, so it's kind of the same.
It's trying to boost up the. Yeah, it's trying to boost up the Kingdra for this.
Yeah.
And besides, sorry, it's like getting that you could just stall out the Tailwind.
I mean, you could stall out the Rain too, but Rain does have a lot longer with the Damp Rock.
Yeah, Rain's gonna last a lot longer. It's like that's gonna be a little more annoying.
And is that Sneasel's Focus Sash is still intact as well.
Yeah.
So he has a few options here that he can do.
Honestly, I think the Sneasel would have been the right play just to remove that. But this also works. Just setting up the Sun, getting rid of it.
Oh,
because now they don't have.
That was a crit though. He's not gonna KO here.
Yeah, but I mean, at least now it's like there you go. No more Rain set.
At least he didn't go. At least he didn't go all in with the Jolteon and bring like Thunder.
Yeah, no, that would have been a bad decision.
Solar Power on Charizard could have been cool though.
Yeah, but that's kind of playing off of the fact that you have, if you're wanting to do Rain, it just kind of turns your own ability like to useless.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like Blaze is really.
Hey, Blaze could make a comeback.
I mean, it could. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's just I don't know, like especially when you're going against Sun, like get that extra boost.
Yeah, Lumberry here was smart, but
it's only gonna work. Yeah,
going for a Dragon Dance right here because now you're just gonna get paralyzed a second time.
Blastoise was built to take Solar Power, Solar Beams. Okay.
But yes, Flare Blitz in the Sun, that's killing, but
Sub would have been cool on this. You take the Thunder Wave the first turn, and then go for Sub.
And then you could D-Dance, because then you're behind a Sub, because the Lum would have protected you.
I don't know if it overheated or the battery died. I'm going to assume overheated. I was talking about how I'm going to get a webcam just for streaming, so that I don't have to deal with that.
Do you just use like an external camera thing that's doing this, or like what is overheating? Like what do you use now?
I have like it's a Sony like expensive camera, and it overheats. I have no idea. I talked to some dude at Best Buy about it, because at first I thought it was just the battery, like because I had a battery pack that you would just plug into the wall, so I wouldn't have to swap batteries. And I thought that was the problem, and that was getting too hot, but. No, it's just the camera just gets too hot. And so
if my like setup was up in my room, I would definitely probably get like a webcam, so that way I can actually do like face cam. But it's in like my basement where my roommates also will be down here, so it's like I don't want to have my webcam picking them up as well if they're doing anything.
Get that green screen.
There's not like a lot of room
for
me to also do that. It'd be like kind of in the way.
Dude, I have to keep my, like, so outside of my room is just, like, because I live in the basement. Damn, that quick attack fucked that Sneasel up.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, no, he stole the Flame Orb. He's going to die this turn.
No, that's so unfortunate.
Or not this turn, but next turn. But still, though, essentially dead. But, so, like, right outside my room is, like, the living room for the basement, and there's like a little bit of a walkway like sort of thing, and I just have to keep my green screen out there because it's like I'm not gonna I use it at least once, sometimes twice a week, so it's like I'm not gonna take it down, put it back up, take it down, put it back up,
Honestly, I'm surprised that the Sneasel wasn't just inner focus, like no flinching and no intimidating. I mean, I get it that they don't have any like I mean they have an intimidator.
I think in hindsight, he probably would have made that change.
Yeah, because like Pickpocket, I mean, that's like an interesting one. I mean, we saw that last season, didn't we, with the BP's match?
Yeah, the Hoopa. But that actually worked. This one was not a good one.
I don't think that was also like fully intentional to get a life orb specifically.
No, it was only. Because it doesn't have another ability. It doesn't have Pickpocket as Magician. Same shit, though. Yeah. And it was just going no item to take the Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, so that way it didn't die to a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that wasn't like a play specifically, but you know. Oh, air balloon popped.
Does the sun end this turn? I don't think this is gonna break through this anyways. And the sun doesn't even end.
Yeah.
Damn. That was a good one. That Sneasel put in a lot of work. But yeah, I think sub on Charizard there would have been heat.
That definitely would have been interesting to see. And yeah, the unfortunate like pickpocket on the flame orb.
Alright. Now we have Matt, who looks like he's laying in bed.
A lazy bum.
I know this guy.
He's like, I'm gonna lay in bed and then go on vacation.
What a scuffed setup. I'm holding my microphone. So welcome to week 2. Apologies. Guys, I'm not gonna have a full team this week. This is good to happen next week. It's Christmas time, and I'm
Okay, wait. I want to actually hear what he has to say here.
traveling. I am in fact sitting in my bed. It is about 3 in the morning. I just finished packing because I procrastinated.
But does the 10th mon or the 11th mon have just a frowny face?
Because I think he's using a layout from a different league where there's 11 Mons.
Let's throw like their logo or something there. He just puts a frowny face. I guess that works.
Arch, I do apologize. I don't have a full team.
He's apologizing to Arch. He's like, sorry, Arch.
But I'm not team properly.
All right. Jeez, almost half his video is the team breakdown. All right, let's see what his opponent has.
Empoleon, Colossal, Flamigo, Dusclops.
What is this? Is this
that the-
Custap?
I think so. Yeah, that looks like Custap Berry.
Yeah,
It's a Custap Berry. Custap Berry for what? For a random Moonblast?
Beat that. Yeah, it's interesting.
Or I guess like maybe a last second wish.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Big Will, you have a good one. I'll probably be still live on Twitch after the watch party playing Rivals, but not on YouTube. So you can tune in there. Cuban said, "You will see, Niv." So apparently it does something.
We'll see, Cuban. We'll see.
Hey, I have a good one. Oh, we have SD Empoleon. Uh-oh.
Here comes the liquidation.
I remember hearing about this. Yeah, these Scalds aren't doing anything, and he is not getting a burn. Luckily, the Earthquakes aren't doing, like, crazy damage.
Yeah, it's something excessive, so it's at least something that he can bounce back from.
Oh, the fraud is here. And he just died. Damn, that was like his best bet there. You still have Doug Trio, though. Matt looks so defeated from that.
He really likes his spooky tree.
Yeah, and that's why he wasn't going to get a Scald burn either. Why are you... I would just CC here, right? Like... Big hit. Probably not in range.
maybe anticipating them to switch, predicting that it would be a CC.
Maybe, but it didn't seem like he took. He. Oops. Yeah, he's not even boots, so like this is risky. Because you got to come back in, you're just taking another 25. And now he can't even go out and Doug Trio because it's just going to die.
I mean, it's Sash. It wouldn't die.
No, there's rocks up.
Oh, never mind. I forgot about that. Completely forgot we just watched Braviary get hit by rocks.
And his Magneton must not be faster, otherwise you could just go that.
I would assume it would be. Doesn't it get analytic like Magnezone?
Yeah. Arch,
Yeah, I would
are
assume
you watching on both accounts, my guy? You just swapped accounts.
Yeah, that's 2 free subscriptions you get, or subscribers.
True.
At this point, I want to see maybe if I can pass Matt in subscribers before he gets 50. I got a long road though. He's at like 47.
This isn't really gonna work here because you can't burn it.
Oh yeah, because he said covert cloak on Empoleon. That's an item I think I need to start using more. I always forget about it usually.
I brought it week 1 against Rain on my Donphan so that I wouldn't get burned by Sacred Fires from Entei.
That's fair.
Arch said you saw nothing. Swap it back to the main account. Dude, he just went for another SD. Crazy.
Does he live another Scald?
Yeah, he does. And he might be in torrent range now, so you can just start Aqua Jet and shit.
Oh, he's definitely in torrent range now. He was in torrent range when he went for the SD. He was below 25% at that point.
Magneton is naturally faster than Empoleon. So we'll see here. And maybe we won't. He might just Aqua Jet.
Yeah. I think he should have went out to the Magneton earlier instead of the
Oh,
Suicune.
100%.
Because that was at what? Was that at +4 or was that +2?
After that second SD, it's at +4.
Yeah,
so
yeah, +4. I didn't remember if he had switched or anything. So yeah, at +4 and basically torrent range. Unless, well, he might not have been torrent.
Arch said he did not speed creep it. But if he would have won.
So what's Empoleon's other one? Isn't it competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be Defiant. Wouldn't even need to SD.
Defiant would have been better, honestly.
I mean, in that one situation, but I think overall competitive's better.
Yeah. Just give it a third ability. Let it have Defiant as well.
Yeah, let it be just Greninja. The only starter with 3 abilities.
Ow. Well, it only has 3 now because of Battle Bond. It only had 2 before.
I mean, a generation after it came out, it came to 3rd ability.
Well, yeah. It's because they had to for lore and for story building.
No, it's because of the anime.
Yeah, for the lore and story building.
Watch, Legend ZA is going to come out. They're going to give us Mega Kalos starters, and it's just going to be Battle Bond Greninja. They're gonna be like, yeah, we're not redesigning this one. We're just gonna use the same one.
Just use the same design.
Damn, Brave Fury just died to its own recoil.
That's unfortunate. Give it Reckless. That would have been funnier. Or no, not what's a Rockhead?
Rockhead.
Yeah.
Dude, they need to give Aerodactyl like Brave Bird and Head Smash. Like, why is it only get Double Edge as a recoil move?
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. Like that, but it would also be really strong if it also had Head Smash.
He's in Custap range. He's already faster than this.
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
And that did nothing. That's unfortunate.
That is. All right. Final game. Common Boy versus Tog.
I would like to point out that this title says Yuxi proves why it shouldn't be dropped.
And then in parentheses, it still gets dropped.
Listen. But it proved why it shouldn't be.
I think I watched this game live as well. It's been a while. It's been like 2-3 weeks since this game happened.
Is it?
All right.
Paldean Tauros? I think so.
Yeah. Sash Frostlass, Rocky Helmet. Oh, yeah. I remember this now because I mocked with Tog for this game a ton, and AV Fortress was just ruining Tog today. And so we were praying that didn't show up. Are you saying you should
when an
have...
Assault Vest Fortress ruins your day?
Arch, are you saying you should have terra'd the Dustcloths? And Ben, yeah, I'm getting on Rivals after this. I'm gonna take like a short break to go like use the restroom and grab a quick snack, but yeah. Alright, just trading hazards turn 1.
Rabbit spin him away turn 2.
So just immediately like, yeah, I don't want these. Oh, is there a cut there?
There's 100% a cut there.
Okay. I think he crit the ice spinner. Wait, let's see if he says something here.
Who's playing this week?
This is Tog versus Common Boy.
Didn't Common Boy have like some recording issues?
He might have. Yeah.
I don't remember. I think that's why there was like a cut.
Yeah, it looks like he just crit the ice spinner. That's all.
Yeah.
Does he have strength right now? Because that's the question.
Yeah, and he just gets it all right back. Hey, the Sprouter, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing? I remember this game now because he has DNC here that's like really good, and it just completely walls this. And I think this was his win con, I believe. This DNC. I think it was like Calm Mind, maybe Trick Room, but definitely just Calm Mind. Damn, those hazards are already starting to do some damage here. Because it looks like Tog got a spike up, too, with that Bramble during that cut, maybe. Because it looks like he took rocks and spikes there. Unfortunate.
Oh.
I mean, that's what I think I saw. At least let me rewind it. Yep, right there. Golden Hour was hurt by spikes, so we must have lost 2 turns there.
Ow. Unfortunate.
I would maybe spin here, but I guess you want to be cautious of Bramble coming in. Yeah. And there goes the focus sash.
That's always unfortunate, like trying to use focus sash when they set up rocks, and then it's like, well, this sucks.
Yeah, that's why I really only use sash as a lead, because otherwise it's just way too difficult to try and play around.
Yeah, especially if you like end up losing your spinner or just can never get a rapid spin off.
Yeah.
Then it's like, well, that item was useless. Bing bong.
I think this is the 2nd week in a row that, yep, he goes for Destiny Bond after paralyzing something.
That's always dangerous to do though, because what if they get full parried and now they see that you went for Destiny Bond?
It happened week 1 to him.
Yeah, it's like, come on. You should... Destiny Bond, you gotta catch him by that.
Yep, that is 2 weeks in a row that Common Boy could not get a Destiny Bond off.
And then it just reveals that, hey, I'm Destiny Bond. Like, come on.
It's so unfortunate too, man.
Yeah, that's just bad luck.
It's still gonna hurt. Yeah, still that's a good chunk. Alright, he can try it again here if he wants to. Nope. Oh, I'm pretty sure Tog only had like Nightshade on this though, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, hey, Nightshade's still like good chip.
Oh yeah. 100 damage guaranteed.
Granted, Frostlass could take 3 and live on 1.
And this is screaming Scarf Flygon.
I remember, yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking Scarf Flygon. I was predicting First Impression.
That's fair.
That was what I was looking at, and I was like, oh, First Impression is just gonna punch it. Though I don't know if First Impression would kill.
Yeah, Frostlass is pretty frail.
Yeah, it's not the
but
bulkiest.
Flygon isn't the strongest either, so I mean I get it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up on damage calc just to kind of see. What was it? Frostlass. Oh, never mind. It would have been fine. I mean, I could take away the HP investment. Yeah, First Impression from max attack wouldn't even have done 25%. If it's Jolly, at least. So.
Damn.
Low battery. Another low battery. That did nothing. Write that down. Vortex has a Galarian Moltres. Do not poltergeist it.
Dude,
I will say I love Galarian Moltres' like overall design.
Oh yeah. Dude, just wait till I get my Moltres under Veil.
That's fine. I'll just defog the Veil away. What are you thinking you're gonna do?
I hope that Ninetales works out. BP talked me into it.
Because do really well for you, and then you're gonna be like, man, I'm mad that we banned this in the VDL. I could have used this.
Well, the thing is I don't have anything else that like takes advantage of
a
snow.
veil?
Of snow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say of a veil, and I was like, a whole team. You got 9 other mons, and none of them can sit behind a veil.
No, I just don't have any like Slush Rush or like a Excalibur.
Excalibur's still on the board. Go grab it.
It is. It is. But
Just drop a Meowscarada.
Goes for the rock polish there. Forgot that he went.
I mean,
for...
that makes sense.
Yeah, I forgot he went for game this early with this.
Hits the Earth Power. Salazzle was in fact not running Bright Powder.
I almost used, because I was trying to get, like, I was going through these games beforehand trying to get a thumbnail for the YouTube, and I almost used the like a picture of Salazzle getting Earth Powered. It just didn't look great, so I swapped over to Muck. Because I have to, like, the problem is I didn't want to use anyone who had a webcam, because I didn't want to just have their webcam sitting in my thumbnail. So it had me...
just have Matt laying in his bed, like, in your...
Damn, Scarf Jirachi coming out, ruined DNC's fun. Dude, it always blows me away how much, like, little detail you can see on Terrakion. Like, look at all this little, like, you know, just little detail.
Yeah. They put so much detail on that, but then the rest of the game is like... I also like how Gengar's floating right now because Diancie was floating.
Ben said, please don't pick up Excalibur. I don't need to lose my first week of both drafts to him.
I thought about picking up Excalibur, but then I was also like, I already have a dragon in Noivern. I don't need it.
Ben, were you the one that got 6-0'd by that Max? Because I know BP was talking about it.
Damn, don't go rubbing it in.
Just asking a question, that's all. Kyle, when did you use Bax? I don't remember you ever drafting him. Oh, 5-0'd. Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, you did have a Glow King Snow team, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Can't let stuff set up in front of you. That's just a death wish.
Yeah.
These hazards are really messing up Common Boy.
Yeah, Paldean Tauros just sits here and eats this.
Oh, absolutely.
Usually, though, should be tanky enough to eat whatever this does, though. Mm-hmm.
Look at you! Look at you hyping up Uxie.
It is a tank. I don't want to hear it. 130 base defense and special defense. It is eating.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just not a round 1 pick.
Listen. I panicked, okay?
You panicked. There's literally no timer. Round 1.
Panicked.
You had all the time in the world.
Yeah. But I panicked.
Dude, all the Lake Spirits just getting crits this week. Mesprit popped a couple, like a crit or two. Uxie's getting a crit.
Where's Azelf?
That was in my game.
Understandable.
Hurt said you panicked and picked a 7-pointer.
Yep. Couldn't tell you why, and I will not be able to fully explain it in my draft analysis video because now Tom has convinced me to do it in orders that way.
Dude.
It's like, oh, you can explain the round one, and I was like, oh,
You just got another crit. That's 2 in a row. That's literally what Uxie did to me week 1.
exactly. You know why? Because it's goated. It deserves to be a round 1 pick. Spawn is slept on. And dodging the poltergeist, yet again proving itself.
Dude, like, it's fucking insane.
Just goes to show, you need something to help carry you through to a victory? Just get you a Yuxi.
Clearly. Luckily, he still has this in Tauros, though, so I think he should be able to break through.
Nah, it lives a Shadow Ball and kills with Psychic.
I wouldn't be shocked if it lived a Shadow Ball, but I don't think it will. Yeah.
Damn, I was really hoping.
Like, I know Uxie's bulky, so, like, I wouldn't have been, like, totally...
I was really hoping it would.
Yep, now you just have to lock EQ.
Which sucks. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not going to do that much to the Tauros. Yeah. Oh, and Intimidate is over.
Oh, man, that did nothing.
Yeah. And that's all she wrote.
Yep.
Low battery.
Oh.
Oh, better help. What if Dumbledore never put on the ring, guys?
I've
Throw
been
your
watching.
theories in chat.
I've been watching a ton of the Harry Potter stuff. So, all right. Well, that is it for the watch party. Anyone in YouTube chat, the stream is going to be ending so that the VOD can get posted. But if you look in chat, I just linked to the Twitch where I'm going to be continuing playing Marvel Rivals on there. So I would definitely swap over if you guys are interested. Niv, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it, sir.
Yep. As always, see y'all next week or later this week.
Technically tomorrow.
for the next one.
Tomorrow is going to be the Showdown watch parties.
Oh, I'm going to be asleep for that one. That's at midnight, and I got to work.
All right, Cuban, you have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, everyone on the YouTube side, if you're interested, go ahead and swap over. Oh. All right, Niv, I will talk to you later, sir.
Yep. Later.
Have a good one. Okay, I am just going to... Let me quickly end the YouTube stream here. No, Showdown is... like 29 hours away. So it's going to be like tomorrow. Tomorrow after I get off at like midnight. Yeah. Because right now it is like 7 p.m. for me. So, yeah, 29 hours actually. So, yeah, all right, let me end the YouTube one. And everyone swap over to Twitch if you're